All right, family. Get a news reporter, Mayor Dash 20 MAYWE-LEE. Today is Thursday in my city, Chicago, October the 7th, 2021. It's very quiet where I'm residing at 6210 South Kenbark Avenue, Chicago, North 60637, apartment 308. As you can see, I have changed some things on the wall. It's becoming more and more like a psych ward and stuff instead of a learning experience like I had just a few hours ago or whatever and stuff, because I'm realizing things are getting real quiet around here, and I was the big cheese that people was trying to eat off of, grab, and kill in the long run. Due to the fact that I am an originator of rap, and I'm gonna run this down on this video again because I left out Young M.A. record label. As far as I'm concerned, it's only about 16. It might be, it's a lot more now because time has elapsed. But these are the main characters, and the little ones that's getting away are the main ones that's probably gonna kill us off. The main characters. So y'all need to step y'all game up. I'm talking rap and hip hop record labels. Now, I'm gonna run this down. I did another video and stuff pertaining to the situation of me about to get kicked out, railroaded out of my trap building or whatever and stuff. Um, with Steve. Now he said if I give him a letter uh, stating why I'm leaving or whatever, as far as a grievance or whatever, you know, then whatever the case may be or whatever and stuff. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get it notarized, this, that, and the third. He was like, no, don't, no. See, now you're trying to make it seem like I don't know what I'm doing. You gotta get it notarized. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So it could be legit. He didn't even give me. I hate to get off subject, but he didn't even give me a grievance um, procedure and stuff. I had to go to Miss Smith, who isn't my manager, to get a grievance Featherfist client procedure. They trying to make me a client, and I'm the originator of rap music. He didn't even give me one of these, and he's supposed to be my case manager. You feel me? Now this, before I get off into it, you know, this is the lady that's been in charge of Featherfist. They said for over 24 years, and I believe my mother, Mary Lee Wright, you know, was the founder, whatever the case was and stuff. And it's supposed to be my legacy or whatever and stuff, my inheritance. And this is why I believe. I'm gonna read it to you. They said, message from the chief operating officer. That's like the police. And as of 2018 draws to a close, I want to thank all of our staff for their service to our clients and to the community and to the agency since 1984. Now, 1984 is when I gave Oprah Winfrey my child abuse rap at the age of 17. So I'm going to break it down as I read it. Since 1984, Featherfist has been a cut above the rest. People always ask me, what is so special about Featherfist? And without hesitation, I always respond, this quotation, the people who work here. Now, this is my country, my city, America and stuff, Chicago. We the people that they, railroading and stuff. And I'll get back to that. It says, I sometimes think there is a gravitational pull that continues to bring special folk into the fold. The work of giving and serving and sacrificing can be difficult. Seeing the suffering of others and giving your all to ease that suffering day after day, year after year, has an emotional, psychological, and spiritual price we in this arena agree to pay. Now, just the words alone is enough to make you want to get an order of protection out on somebody. It says, whether you are on the front lines as an outreach worker day or in the middle of the night, whether you serve in the administrations of each office, greeting people who find their way to our door, whether you shop for clients' needs or move them into housing, whether you hand them a tissue to cry into or a hand to hold in their crisis, even though you yourself may be in crisis. Whether your task includes keeping us financially afloat or dealing with the powers that be. Whether you are just bone tired and your head or your back is killing you, dot, dot, dot. Now I'm known for the dot, dot, dot. So this is how they pretty much slap you in the face. When you don't know something, you can end up dead. It says you come every day and you open your mind and your heart without judgment to encourage and uplift others. This is a Featherfist employee's daily fare, service to improve the human condition without losing your own humanity and faith. I have witnessed a plethora of kind acts that go beyond the expected call to duty over these many years. I have seen it from maintenance workers. This is the problem I'm having. Here go the let me pause for a second. Here go a maintenance request, and that I put out September the 7th, 2021, to get my window fixed that has not been fixed and that has been broken because they don't want me around since February the 16th of 2021. Now they came and measured it last week, but they trying to put me out this week. But as soon as I give Steve a grievance letter why they don't want me no more. I don't want to leave. I've been here over 4 years, but the pressure and they trying to railroad me, and I don't need all that. So this is what I have to do. So this is the work order, and I said I would be saving the I'm on a rent strike, and I would save the money orders until they fix my window and my bathroom sink that they messed up on purpose because I would not adhere to their advances, their sexual advancements. That's what this is all about. So when they talk about on this here, talk about maintenance, it says I have seen it from maintenance workers, supervisors, executives, and board members. It is infectious. That is not a good word to use. Infectious. And you wonder why the coronavirus is running rampant around the world. It is infectious within the Featherfist milieu. Now, Kenneth Clark explains this phenomenon best. I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 in my city, but Rogers Park, kind of like a suburb north of Chicago, on Devon and Clark for so-called disarming a police officer May 31st, like I said, 2008, for some I did not do. So-called, disarming a police officer. So by the chance, this guy name is Kenneth Clark, and I knew a Kenneth back in the day. He was running with an ex-girlfriend of mine by the name of Donna Marie Evans. Now, and she was a real estate agent and a whole bunch of stuff. You understand? It says Kenneth Clark explains this phenomenon best. Kindness is not lazy tolerance. Kindness requires the courage to help another human being dare to be that which is good within them. This is the kindness that could have the world from mindless, tragic nothingness. As we go forth into another year, we girdle ourselves for the days and the clients to come. We hold one another in high esteem for showing up and giving freely of our knowledge, resources, energy, compassion, and love, even to those who struggle to love. And of course, Eminem said, love spelled backwards is evil. This is who we are, held up by the every step taken with integrity and goodwill. Take the O out of good and you got God will. See, I'm worth a whole lot of money. I never got anything from my mother, parents, or nothing. I pretty much raised myself. I grew up awarded states. I'm the originator of rap. I stood up for myself. It was in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper. At the age of 6 in 1973, I became the originator of rap music at the age of 8 in 1975. And let me just pause and give you a list of who followed me after that. Okay? Starting with my label is Mac Attack Records in 1973. That's me, Mary Mac. I'm still present and alive, and they trying to kill me. I've never had a new car, never been on, trip around the world, nothing like that. But all the rappers and hip hoppers have lived their best life, and I just been railroaded because, they ride in my coattail. Def Jam Records came out in 1984. Russell Simmons and LL Cool J runs that. I gave my child abuse rap before they came out. I gave it to Oprah Winfrey in 1984. You understand what I'm saying? At the age of 17, and that's why Oprah was going back and forth with Russell Simmons. Real talk. Priority Records with Ice Cube came out in 1985. Too Short Jive Records 1985. The Color Purple movie came out in 1985. Ruthless Records 1986. Eazy-E and NWA, the one that came up with Fuck the Police. Rap-A-Lot Records came out in 1986 with James Prince. Atlanta Records 1988, MC Lyte. So she's not the first, female rap artist, because 1973 and 75 came long before 1988. And even when I gave Oprah Winfrey my child abuse rap in 1984 at the age of 17. And let's see. No Limit Records came out 1990, Master P. Cash Money Records, 1991. I forgot them the last time. Death Row Records, 1991, with Tupac and Suge Knight. Bad Boy Records, 1993. Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy. Rockefeller Records, 1995. Jay-Z. I gave Oprah my story again. Aftermath Records, 1996. Dr. Dre. Murder Inc. Records, 1997. Irv Gotti. Shady Records, 1999. Marsha Bruce Mathers III, a.k.a. Eminem. Grand Hustle Records, 2003. T.I. G-Unit Records, 2003. 50 Cent. Maybach Music, 2009. Rick Ross, and he was a correctional officer, so he could have been the police. Young M.A. Music, 3D In Grooves. She came out in 2011, allegedly. You understand what I'm saying? But she didn't pop until her song Ooh, when they had me in the psych ward in 2016 or 15, depending on what year, because of leap year. Now, there's plenty more record labels out there that are not as big as these rap and hip hop record labels. But I am the original, real talk. And that's why I'm catching the most hell. Now, back to the end of this here. I'm into everything. They use me for everything because, I don't drink, drug, smoke, or fornicate, and I was a perfect example, and I had the most to lose, and I was wondering why people kept coming after me. So when they say integrity and goodwill, shit, when I die, nigga, I'm worth more dead than I am alive, and I told them that in 1995, and they've been trying to kill me ever since, and that's why they're trying to get me up out of here now. It says lifted by each and every staff. Now, when they use words like lifted, means stealing, lifted by each and every staff person and board member, past and present, who represent us at every opportunity for the sake of the people we serve. Now, we the people for the people are people too, but they shitting on us and saying it's raining. It just stopped not too long ago in my city, Chicago. It says, you, each one of you. Now, one, so if they say out to get her, together, to get her, that's me. Each and every one of you. So what they say, Tupac said, me against the world. They say, all for your one. So they trying to get me because I'm worth the most. And that's why they spending the money like it's theirs. And I haven't had a new car, vacation, for real. All I've been is railroaded and lied on and on the verge of getting kicked out again for nonsense stuff they trying to compile against me that don't make no sense. I got so much evidence against them, it's ridiculous. They trying to piece shit together and people will lie for a Happy Meal or a drink. You understand what I'm saying? It's over, supposed to be about 50 units in this building, I believe. And there's only 9 girls in here, and the rest is guys, and they come from shelters, prisons, and things of that nature. They watch me take showers, walk, talk, do what I do right now. You see where this is going? I believe they're trying to get me raped because I was violated as a little girl, and I know I was in this place when I was a little girl. You can feel it for real. It says, you, each one of you, are part of the WARP. The WARP, W-A-R-P. Now, if you switch it around, if you switch WARP around, you got RAP, W-A-R-P. Take the W off, you got RAP. Let me see. You see right there, W-A-R-P. You take the W off. What I say? I took off the W to let you know I can flow from the highest mountain to the valley low. But first, let me introduce myself before I start the show. My name is Mary Mack, and I'm from Chicago, known as the Windy City, where there is no pity. And if you plan to visit, you better hop to it, because one month is nice and next month ain't. And for you outsiders, I don't think you can hang. And you can take that to the bank. Just ask Oprah Winfrey. Thanks. So it says, you, each one of you, are part of the WARP, W-A-R-P, and WEF of this outstanding company. I salute you and thank you and recognize you. You are Featherfist. Featherfist got a fistful of my dollars. I gave them over $10,000 and they can't even fix the window or the sink that they themselves messed up. Now, I got this right here. The fuck boys of the world. I made Barack Obama the 44th president. They came to me after they railroaded me, May 31st, 2008, and said I disarmed a police officer, something I did not do on Devon and Clark in the Rogers Park area of my city, Chicago, because they wanted to usher in this new world order. And Barack Obama in 1995 wrote a book after hearing me, put my voice to 3 cassette tapes front and back, and gave it to Oprah Winfrey and put a set in the garbage can or whatever to for somebody to get out just in case Oprah crossed me or whatever. So Barack became the president, didn't even pardon me, none of that. This says, focus on the hard times ahead with thoughts of those who came before you. Focus on the mission ahead with thoughts of your role as a leader in your community. Focus on the obligations of your family with thoughts of their needs first. Personal needs last. Now, this personal now, I thought about my family, friends, people I didn't even grow up with, people just latched on to me and stuff. And when it was time for me, to get some real help, they wasn't there. All they had to do was stand up. I gave my book away, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song, like I said I would probably do if I had to. I told them that in 1995. I also told them I already know I'm worth more dead than I am alive, and I put my voice to the I Have a Dream Martin Luther King speech, and I gave it to Oprah in the streets and stuff. And they knew when it was time for me to come up. All they had to do was stand up, and we would have won. So now I have to put my personal needs, I have to think about me and not them. The scripture is Ezekiel chapters 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I go, we all go, just like my video, Merry Christmas Haters, parts 1 and 2. It says, focus on the obligations of your family with thoughts of their needs first, personal needs last. Focus on the future of your people with thoughts of your course of action to make their dreams come true by any means necessary. Yes, you can become the ... So they want to be me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm known for the ... I'm known for, making a face like a little cartoon face and doing the eyelashes. That's why every girl is wearing eyelashes, things of that nature. I'm known for being your ghetto news reporter and originator of rap. I coined that term. I became that. They followed. Everything that I do, they do, and I don't get paid for it. Erykah Badu walked down the street butt ass naked on her song Window Seat. I did it first, walking down 55th and Garfield Boulevard in my city, Chicago, trying to go to the bank with my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, worked at and stuff, because she was trying to make people think that I am a guy and I'm a girl. You understand what I'm saying? And I wanted to get on camera butt ass naked to let these motherfuckers know I am a girl. I wanted to take it to the bank, but now they invaded my privacy by putting me on camera against my permission. I wanted to do it my way, but they didn't let me do it my way. So they gave it to Erykah Badu, and she made a killing, and I went to the psych ward. Imagine that. Because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get me beat up and stuff, for real. You understand? They watch my every move, but I don't get the credit for the things that I do. Now it says thinker peace, power, respect, dignity, love. And of course, Eminem said love spelled backwards is evil. I don't do backwards. I keep it moving. It says you got to do this for you. This is for you. This isn't about anybody. Live for you. Honor you. Honor you. Never lose sight of that. And it should have said you at the end. You understand what I'm saying? Me being a writer, I guess I kind of critique. Now, I got this. This is in blue. Everybody know if you're going to write something professional, you're supposed to put it in black. My name is MAYWE-LEE Davis. They wrote this non-compliance service agreement. No date right there at the top, but they got Mary Davis. They railroaded me out the AA Mustard Seed meeting in 2015 or 16, but they said it was 16, May 8, 2016. And, you know, they dirtied up my name, put me on the psych ward May 9th at the Cook County Jail in my city, Chicago, on 26th in California. The second floor at the time. They may have changed some things. I don't know. Either way, I've been catching hell. They stuck me with all kind of drugs, knowing I don't drink drugs or smoke. My sobriety date year is December 25th, 1997. I had 19 years of sobriety when they held me down. May 9th of 2016 and gave me something. My hair, I have to keep it low because if you can see at the top, you know, they gave me cancer. I've been getting over it for the last 4 years I've been here, and they think I'm healthy enough to get kicked out again and die. They want me to die because I'm worth the most. Now this they did in 2018. So they trying to compile, because I keep winning. They trying to compile some evidence against me that I'm not doing. You understand what I'm saying? So they say non-compliance. They said highlight. Seek professional mental health evaluation to address unusual behavior. What's unusual when I'm the only person taking care of myself and people eating off of me, and you know I'm defending myself like I was at the age of 6 in 1973 when they raped me and did all kind of strange things to me for real and put me in Catholic charities and DCFS and foster homes and group homes and psych wards and gave me drugs to make it seem as though I was crazy. Eminem told you his story. You understand what I'm saying? How come mine's got to be a lie? You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because I'm a colored person, he a white person. So this was in 2018. So they haven't done nothing since then. So they was like, well, she won't stop telling the truth. So they came up with one this month, October the 1st, 2021, talking about non-payment or late payment of fees, $228. Now I have the money order. You understand what I'm saying? With a money order. Just let you know I'm not, you know, trying to cheat them out of nothing. Oh, it's in my pocket. Hold on. You know, I have September money order. I don't have October because it's hard for me to, you know, put stuff in money orders and things of that nature because it's hard for me to get the money back just in case something happens. Hold on a second. This is the money order for let me see. Yeah, for September. See the 9, and it's on the 1st. You understand what I'm saying? It's the money order. I would have did it in October, but I didn't. You know why? Because they didn't fix my window. They didn't fix my sink. They threw up some cheap lines, and they came in my room and, you know, probably stole some stuff like they always do. I have to put this in here so the water can go down. So this is what they do to try to railroad people that's worth the most, and then they can get the money and say, you know, they crazy and stuff. Now, the money order was for September the 1st, 2021. I wrote this maintenance report September the 7th, 2021. And the young guy, Paul, who works here, he signed it. And my so-called manager, Steve, the other video I put with this, you know, was there. But he didn't want to sign it. He didn't even give me, like I said, a grievance form to figure out, you know, because I'm supposed to get back with him Monday. He didn't even give me this. So if I would have filled it out wrong, then that would have been a problem. Not only that, if I was a problem, they said, Paul gave me an anger management certificate right here. You understand what I'm saying? You see the feather fist? That's me. I don't have an anger problem. I have a frustration problem. That's what I have. I have a frustration problem. Now imagine you trying to take on the whole world and people are robbing you of more, at least $1 zillion. Rap. You got to remember, rap, basketball, Alcoholics Anonymous, NA, and that's what they got right here on this non-compliance to pay. See, you got NA, Narcotics Anonymous, and you got AA. I was part of AA, but NA, you know, they some shysters and stuff, real talk. Narcotics Anonymous. So if I was a real problem, how did I get past 2018 to 2021? Because they don't want to do the work. When you do the right thing, then that's what pissed them off. I believe this is my family-owned building. People have taken over because I was too young. That's why I never went to school. My mother went through the same thing when I was younger. I don't know if she's behind this. This is bigger than me. You see Coretta Scott King? You understand what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be a part of something big, and you don't know who you're sleeping with. 9 times out of 10, you're sleeping with the enemy. You feel me? You just have to gauge your common sense. We haven't had a real Featherfist house meeting that included me. You know, I leave all the time since January the 17th of 2020. You understand what I'm saying? We're supposed to have them like every 3 months or something like that. And my birthday, 5/25, is in the address. The 7/5 is when I became the originator of rap, and they realized I was going to be a writer, I guess. But here's a close-up of the anger management certificate that Paul printed out on his computer. This is Featherfist. You understand what I'm saying? I told him to write it like this because they got a book called Working in Law and Justice by a transgender, white transgender, by the name of MAYWE-LEE Davis. So I told him put a $ and a dash and a Z. Yeah, I don't mean to get him in any trouble, but, you know, I got him when all this is over with. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. All you have to do is tell the truth. I'm not a problematic person, but I have been railroaded since birth because, and definitely since 6 years old, since I stood up for myself against predators, pedophiles, whoremongers, murderers, you know, sex addicts, whatever. And they try to make me one of them. And they even told me at Mercy Hospital when I was homeless and I needed some rest, you're not one of us, because they had sent a young girl in to kiss me when I was asleep. A white lady sent a teenage girl in my room while I was asleep to kiss me, and I rejected it. And she said, "You're not one of us. You have to go." Now, this here is where I keep my storage at. You can see that's me, and this is where I stay at right now. You understand what I'm saying? You know, the apartment right now, this is where I stay. Now, this storage spot, this same extra space storage, is right across the street from the Greyhound bus station on Canal and Harris in my city, Chicago. So what they do, they railroad you and they hop on the bus with all your shit. This ain't the first time I done lost stuff. This the last time, because I'm not going to be able to continue to fund crackheads, dope fiends, and, you know, murderers and stuff after I worked my ass off like a Hebrew slave, harder than a man. And I know y'all don't like this, but I am the originator of music. Now, they use different faces and stuff. You see what this say? Paul Johnson, 1971 to 2021. You see the music? You see the music? Now, they would use anybody's face. Like, they know Paul, you know I ain't a bad person, and he helped me out a little bit and stuff. And they would use this man's face. They would kill Paul. You understand what I'm saying? You seen the movie The Temptations. They killed Paul in The Temptations. And when I got here, they flooded my bathroom like they did in the Temptation movie. And when I was on the psych ward in 2016, that's the only movie they kept playing over and over and over, the Temptations movie. Real talk. So, you know, I don't want nothing to happen to Paul, but at the end of the day, I don't want nothing to happen to me either. I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. But if I go, or Paul, the scripture, like I said, is Ezekiel chapters 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They talk about pride and all that. You don't shit on me and say it's raining. I'm going to give you another scripture because this is what I do. 15, Martin Luther King, January the 15th. Okay, the dream is still, look at this. You see that? I dropped the K and put a Y. That's Mary all motherfucking day, nigga. I can't make this shit the fuck up. They say Jesus is marked, so they mocking me. You understand what I'm saying? This on page, this Mark chapter 15 and 16. Sweet 16, added up, that's 31. I was railroaded May 31st, 2008 on Devon and Clark for so-called disarming a police officer, something I did not do. And you don't believe me by now. If anything happened to me or Paul or anybody else, I promise you, you won't hear the last of my higher power. With that, this will get a new sport of Mary Dads between the Mary. They step your game up. Peace.